My dog might be a little high because my brother came over and he rolled a blunt. He mashed the marijuana or whatever you do with that stuff. And then he went outside to smoke it. And as he was smoking, the dog was lying down outside because it's something the dog likes to do. Even though it's much cooler inside, the dog will prefer to go outside. And the smoke was getting blown by the wind right into the dog. And so the dog, I don't know, it said one of the things that could be affected by it is coordination. And the dog seemed a little off cuter, but then the thing is, when you're looking for symptoms of something, it's at times, I think, easier to find them. Right? Things that normally you wouldn't think are peculiar, you might think are strange. I think it's the same whenever my mom would be concerned about my cats. She would look at the cat and go, "Oh, he's been sleeping quite a lot lately." And then I'm thinking and saying as well to her, "Well, it's a cat. They sleep a lot at seemingly random moments. They just decide I'm going to take a cat nap and sleep for a few hours here and there." And it's not very peculiar. Or, she'll look at the cat and she'll be looking at how the cat's blinking or how the cat's moving around, and she'll try to find things in it that are strange. But pretty much all of these things that the cat is doing are normal. The only time that my cat had something like this was when all it was doing was sleeping, really, and it went into my room a lot, which that cat never goes into my room. So the fact that it had decided to go into my room was a sign that something was a bit strange with it. It's deviating from its normal routine. And I don't remember exactly if it did this, but usually it wakes her up in the morning because it wants food, but I'm not sure it woke her up, which is just another sign that something's amiss. But yes, and it's interesting because of all the times she's worried about these animals. Pretty much always been fine, but when illnesses did crop up in the animal, she hadn't been expecting it, like my dog that died years ago now. It's been a long time. And that dog just seemingly out of nowhere got sick, and its illness progressed and progressed. And it turned out that the dog, I think, had probably cancer of some kind. So, yeah, it just deteriorated, became less active. I still remember that dog. I think I'll always remember that dog simply because we I would play with it. We'd like run around, and it scratched me one time on my wrist and left a mark. There's a scar that is still there all these years later. It's almost like a little bump. It's like it's created a little bit of it's like an aerial view of a mountain range. It's kind of what it looks like when I stare at my hand. Little mountain range. So anytime I see that, I think of the dog. The dog's name was Lula, and it had a black coat. I don't know what type of dog it was. I think it was mixed. We generally don't have, or we generally haven't had purebred dogs. We, we'd usually have a dog that's like mixed with a pit bull or something. My aunt, though, she had mixed dogs, or I mean, purebred dogs. Like she had a terrier, I think, is what it's called. Don't quote me on that. It's a little tiny. No, she had a little tiny one that looked like a deer. I forget what those are called. And she had golden retrievers as well. But yeah, anyways, bye. My rambling has come to an end.